Good afternoon. My name is Joe Howe. On behalf of all of us, welcome to the 142nd Annual Commencement of the Norristown Area High School, as we honor 365 soon-to-be graduates of the class of 2004. Joining me on stage this afternoon are a number of school and school district dignitaries. As I introduce them to you, I would ask that you hold your applause until all have been recognized. Beginning with this first row on my left, Chantel Sauter, President of the class of 2004. Lisa Harrison, co-valedictorian and Secretary of the class of 2004. Dr. Lisa Andraco, Superintendent of Schools. Mr. Dan Delaney, President of the Board of School Directors. Dr. Clifford Rogers, Assistant Superintendent of Schools. Ms. Denise Ash, Board of School Directors. Ms. Charlotte Meng, Vice President of the Board of School Directors. In the second row, our two class sponsors, Mr. B.J. Schmalbach and Ms. Amy Smith, followed by Mr. Michael Melnick, a member of the Board of School Directors. On my right, Arlie Finkelstein, co-valedictorian. Alan Johnson McNutt, salutatorian. Our three vice principals, Mr. Smith, Dr. Studi, Mr. Robbins, and the principal of the Roosevelt School, Ms. Janet Simpkins. In the second row, on my right, Jackie Lanuti, treasurer of the class of 2004. Lisa Melise, president of the class of 2005. Tiffany Sheffield, secretary of the class of 2005. Ms. Karen Shanoski, member of the Board of School Directors, and Ms. Pearl Smith, member of the Board of School Directors. We thank all of you for joining us this afternoon. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we continue with our program, ultimately leading to the conferring of diplomas. Please join me in welcoming the class salutatorian, Mr. Alan Johnson McNutt.
Greetings, class of 2004. This is the moment for which many of us have been waiting for, or perhaps have been trying to avoid. Either way, at this moment, each of us shares something in common. We have progressed through this institution, Norristown Area High School, together. Up to now, we have all gone about separate ways to reach this point, going to separate schools, living in separate neighborhoods, participating in separate activities, and making separate friends. But at this moment, we have all reached the same point, graduating from our varied pasts, moving on to even more varied futures. An important decision to make at this moment is, what have you gained up to this point? What have you learned? You might be tempted to think through all of the courses you've taken in the past 4 years, but I would encourage you to look past those things. For in the mind of Henry David Thoreau, it is only when we forget all we have learned that we begin to know. So why learn in the first place? Why are we here today? We have all accomplished a specific level of work and growth that marks our preparedness for the rest of our own lives. At this moment, we have all had enough experience to begin an understanding of who we are. Your education has provided you with a base of exploration in order to begin building upon what you define as yourself. It is essential that you remember this base, your past, as you continue from here, as it will hold you up for the rest of your life. I am proud to have been a part of this school district for almost my entire life, starting with kindergarten at Hancock Elementary School, growing up on Powell Street. I am just as proud to have gone to East Norriton Middle School, living on the bird-named side of Potshot. The experiences I have gained from these places have created who is standing before you today. But why am I standing before you today? Only because the path I have chosen through my past has led to some computer-generated number that this building reveres. There are 1,000 other numbers that reflect your past paths that could be generated for each of you that would put you on stage. So the true decision you must make at this moment is how you will continue from here while remembering how you arrived at this point. Think not of how you are better or worse than another, but how you are unique yourself, striving not to rise above, but within. Take and use what you have gained here and stand proud of your individual victories. The Dhammapada reminds us, though one may conquer 1,000 times 1,000 men in battle, yet he indeed is the noblest victor who conquers himself. Thank you.
The key of knowledge was presented to the school by the class of 1904 to be given to each successive class for 50 years. This period elapsed in 1954, and the key was retired. To perpetuate the tradition of this ceremony, a new key was presented to the school by the class of 1954. This key is now being retired, and the class of 2004 is proud to present the class of 2005 with a new key of knowledge that is to be passed down to each class for the next 50 years. On behalf of the class of 2004, I, Jackie Lanuti, present this key of knowledge to the class of 2005 with the best wishes for a happy and successful senior year.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jackie Lanuti. On behalf of the class of 2005, I, Tiffany Sheffield, am honored to accept the key of knowledge. I would like to congratulate the class of 2004 and wish them the best luck in the future.
We're very pleased this year to have had two valedictorians in the class of 2004. It's my pleasure to introduce to you Ms. Arlie Finkelstein and Ms. Lisa Harrison.
Welcome, family, friends, teachers, and administrators, to the commencement ceremony of our high school career.
We congratulate the class of 2004 and are proud to represent our peers.
Now, to our class, we will offer some reflections of the past, as well as words of wisdom to make an impression that will last.
Like many of you sitting before us, we formed a bond in 9th grade, and through 4 long years, a tight friendship we have made.
So now we stand before you as co-valedictorians, but also privileged to be sharing such an honor as best friends.
You may be wondering why we put our thoughts into poetic form, but a long, preachy, formal speech would not be fun to perform.
Looking back, a lot has happened over the past 4 years. In 9th grade, we made new friends and experienced high school fears.
Then, in 10th grade, we witnessed 9/11 in disbelief and shared with our classmates and community a period of grief.
But the following month, we came back strong to produce the first place homecoming float we worked on for so long.
Soon enough, we were juniors facing a busy year. The schoolwork seemed to double as thoughts of college and future plans appeared.
We danced together at our junior prom, a night of enchanted dreams, and newly licensed drivers hit the roads as lights ahead turned green.
So quickly we arrived at our last stop in high school, senior year, full of senior papers,
SATs,
sporting events,
college applications,
job applications,
school plays,
music concerts,
field trips,
homework,
projects,
tests,
final exams,
club activities,
competitions,
tournaments,
fire drills,
senior prom,
senior banquet,
college visits,
acceptance letters, and rejection letters.
senioritis.
But we're all finally here. This commencement ceremony marks a new beginning for us all. Some of us will be going on to college, while others will immediately enter the workforce or even the military.
Wherever we may be headed, right now we are all at the same point in our lives. We completed our high school education and are embarking upon a new period of independence and opportunity.
Up until now, many people guided us along the way, such as our families, friends, and teachers. We are grateful for their guidance and support because their influence pointed us in the right direction.
And we will never forget the many lessons we learned from them. Even the simple teachings received when we were young, like look both ways before you cross the street, will stay with us forever.
As well as things we've learned more recently in high school, such as how to plan and run school events or speak in front of a large crowd.
We've learned how to work as a team on and off the sports fields and to live and learn with a unique and diverse population.
We have matured enough to be able to speak with adults comfortably and gained basic knowledge we need to succeed in life.
These ideas and values have been instilled in us, providing a strong foundation that enables us to make good future decisions.
As we become adults, we will also have many more freedoms than we are accustomed. We must trust ourselves and utilize past knowledge and experience to make the right choices.
But keep in mind that with choice comes responsibility. So we should be prepared to accept the responsibilities and consequences that accompany our decisions.
So with these thoughts in mind, where do we go from here?
Let's take the future one step at a time, keeping those choices and responsibilities in mind.
We'll take what we learned and strive for success and never settle for anything but the best.
Although we are blue and white shy violets no more, we will never forget our true blue and white core.
Always remember that from Norristown we came, so the world will recognize the products of its good name.
We've shared many great times with our families and friends, but don't be sad because this is not where it ends.
New beginnings are approaching quite fast, so let's go find our futures, but not forget the past.
We will return to visit Norristown every now and then to give back to our school and community what it gave to us again and again.
Even now, as we leave our school so dear, we will always have the memories of what happened here.
To the class of '04, we will always belong. The connections we formed will forever remain strong.
We are proud to be part of the class that will soar.
Good luck and congratulations, class of 2004.
Thank you.
Each year, the president of the graduating senior class passes a cap and a gown down to the president of the next senior class. With this cap and gown, we are passing down all of the responsibilities and traditions we hope you, the class of 2005, will uphold as seniors. On behalf of the class of 2004, I, Chantel Sauter, am proud to present this cap and gown to the president of the class of 2005, Ms. Lisa Melise.
All right, we don't need a cap. Thank you, Chantel. Oh, sorry. As president of the class of 2005, I, Lisa Melise, am honored to accept this cap and gown as a symbol of honor and excellence. By accepting this cap and gown, the class of 2005 will continue to uphold the traditions of honor and excellence associated with it. On behalf of the class of 2005, I would like to wish the class of 2004 the best of luck in the future.
The presentation of Commencement Day awards will begin with those to be presented by Ms. Janet Simpkins. Ms. Simpkins?
The Diane Arrington Memorial Award. The purpose of this award is to help a student who will major in physical education or an allied field. This year's recipient is James McCarthy. The Class of 2003 Award. This award is given to a class officer who has exhibited class leadership, school spirit, and academic excellence throughout their year at Norristown Area High School. There are two recipients. The first is Lisa Harrison. The second recipient is Sarah Holmes. The Thomas and Melva Corley Award for Excellence. This award is presented to a college-bound female and male African-American student of excellent character whose leadership and academic achievements have been commendable throughout high school. This year's female recipient is Jordan Bandy. And the male recipient is Jared Scott.
The Health Foundation Award. The Health Partners Foundation, which is funded by employees and vendors of Health Partners, presents this award to two outstanding seniors whose passion, dedication, and achievements have made a difference in their school and community. The first recipient is Clarissa Carroll. The second recipient is Tiffany McCrary. The Robert Hill IV Memorial Award. This award is for a student athlete of excellent character who is respected by his peers and shows leadership potential. This award goes to Willis Gardner. The Margaret Mirabile Senior Memorial Award. This award is presented to a college-bound female senior with qualities of scholarship, citizenship, and loyalty. This award goes to Sheila Marrero.
The Joseph A. Mirabile Senior Memorial Award. This award is presented to a college-bound male senior with qualities of scholarship, citizenship, and loyalty. The recipient of this award is Christopher Jones. The Norristown Area High School Alumni Association Scholarship. This award is given to a student who shows academic promise, displays a special talent or interest, and is involved in activities outside of school. This recipient, Kathleen Avery. That's it. The Norristown Area High School Alumni Association Scholarship. This award is given to a student who shows academic promise, displays a special talent or interest, and is involved in activities outside of school. Casey Knight. The Norristown Area High School Hall of Champions Association Award. This award is presented to a senior who is a well-rounded team player with demonstrated leadership. This award goes to Megan Burrell. The Norristown Area High School Hall of Champions Association Award. This award is presented to a senior male who's well-rounded, a team player, and demonstrates leadership. This year's recipient, Tim Harner. Norristown Area High School Hall of Champions Association Award. This award is presented to a well-rounded team player. This award goes to Lisa Harris. Norristown Area High School Hall Championship Association Award. This award is presented to a senior who's well-rounded and this demonstrates leadership ability. This award goes to Zachary Linderman. Norristown Area High School Hall Championship Association Award. This award is presented to a senior who's well-rounded and demonstrates leadership ability. This award goes to David Wrigley.
It is my pleasure to present the following awards. The Lois Rapp Award is presented to a student with special promise in the arts who is enrolled in a post-secondary program that will lead to a career in the arts. Gemma Rideau. The Dorothy V. Robbins Award goes to the class valedictorians with the hope that her abilities will be used to assist the handicapped. The first one is for Lisa Harrison. And the co-valedictorian, Arlie Finkelstein receives the Dorothy Robbins Award also with the hope that her abilities will be used to assist the handicapped. Congratulations. The Helen Bicking Schertzer Memorial Award is given to a worthy graduating senior with superior scholastic achievement, Arlie Finkelstein. And the next Schertzer Memorial Award is given to a worthy graduating senior with superior scholastic achievement, Lisa Harrison. Do you want your hand?
Yeah, please.
Are you okay?
The Student Services Valedictorian Award is presented to class valedictorians for academic achievement and excellence. It's my pleasure to bring back up Lisa Harrison and Arlie Finkelstein. Congratulations. And the Eagle Nest Awards are given to the 10 students with the highest academic ratings. Arlie Finkelstein. Lisa Harrison. Alan Johnson McNutt. Congratulations. Jackie Lanuti. Philip Marr. Carla Jampo. Sarah Holmes. Casey Knight. Elizabeth Angelo. And Kirsten Kraus. And congratulations to all of today's awards recipients. For the past 24 years, my principal's remarks have been directed to a younger audience. Instead of addressing students about to graduate or about to leave high school, I have been addressing them to those who are about to begin it. Since I arrived here 2 months ago, I have gotten to know or have become reacquainted with many of today's graduates. For the most part, it has been an enjoyable experience seeing how 8th graders turn out. It has also been reassuring to know that the advice that I have been giving to those 8th graders for the past 24 years has, for the most part, been on the mark. I've been telling them that those who put the most into their high school careers were the ones most likely to get the most out of it. I've been telling them that those who accepted the responsibility and the consequence for their actions were the ones most likely to succeed. And I've been telling them that of the two, effort produced a greater reward than ability. The resumes of today's graduates suggest that all of that is true. In keeping with the tradition of advice giving at commencement ceremonies, I have some advice for the members of the class of 2004. Whether you be off to further your education, join the armed services, or employment, this advice is for you. The more you put into it, the more likely you are to get something out of it. Accept responsibility and the consequence for your actions. And show people what you can do by doing it. Where you are headed, what you are capable of is a distant second to what you actually accomplish. You see, some things never change. My sincere best wishes to all of you in all that you may do. Thank you.